tonight.
All right, welcome back to Open Line tonight. We have gone off the rails, our craziest beyond the news so far. Nick Beres, our guest, came in his best dress clothes.
Well, I was working out. It was a long day. I was here since 4:30. You saw me earlier. I was dressed.
I am very appreciative that you said yes to this invitation. Well, I didn't think you would.
I tried a couple other times. Remember, you went through the thing with your voice.
Yes.
And then some
like
other scheduling things.
Yes.
Your voice does. It's back.
It's back.
That's scary. In our business, your face to a degree and appearance is important, but you lose your voice.
Gone. I know. My husband's like, Carrie, I'm worried you're going to get fired.
Oh, no.
But, I mean, it was 7 weeks.
Did it scare you at any point?
Yes.
And the doctors and everyone?
Well, I got misdiagnosed, and then we got on the right track, and then it just took time for that medicine to take effect. Okay. And then immediately when I got better, I got tonsillitis.
Gosh. Well, it sounds... Can you still tell? Is it back 100% yet?
It's 100%.
Okay, I can't really tell.
Me.
No, I can't tell. But I remember for a while there, it was
awful.
Scratchy.
It was awful. Okay, but let's get back to the lines. We have Marilyn, who's been so patient to wait such a long time. Marilyn, you are on the line. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi there.
I just wanted to tell Nick I enjoy you so much. I love the fact that you are unconventional. I just want to know what astrological sign are you? Because
guess.
Good question.
Guess. Come on, go ahead and guess.
I love your news. I love your intensity. I love everything about your reporting.
Well, thank you.
You're the best.
Well, thank you. You're very nice to say that. You have 18 more shopping days before my birthday.
Oh, so it's coming up.
So that's July 25th. And if it's July 25th, I am just barely a Leo.
What are the traits of a Leo?
Okay.
I think they're loud and obnoxious.
That's a lion, so that fits perfectly.
Okay, so I'm a Leo. July 25th is my birthday, and yeah.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy early birthday.
Hey, thank you very much for your nice words.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Okay, we're going to hop to another one real quick, and then maybe find one good on Facebook Live.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Betty, you are on the line. It's your chance to ask Nick anything you want.
Oh, she's a Leo, too. Hi, who is this?
Betty, are you with us?
Betty?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi there. Good.
I follow Nick on Facebook a lot, and my late husband and I have built 4 new houses, and of course sold them.
Wow.
But I'm interested in that new house you're building, Nick.
Gosh, you don't miss a beat. Did you? So you built your own homes, moved into them, and then sold them?
Yes, we built 4 new houses and sold them.
Wow, and you built them yourself, or did you have a contractor build them?
We subcontracted them out.
Wow, we should hire you to build our new house. No, we've got a great builder now, but thank you for asking. Maybe for her to know that, she doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah,
I maybe have only mentioned that. Yeah, when did I mention that? That I was building.
One day on your 8 o'clock show.
Wow, good for you catching that. I don't even see. Sometimes I don't remember what I talk about, and I must have mentioned that. I mentioned. Well, yeah, I am actually.
So are you under roof?
Yeah, we're in the process of building a house. As I said, I don't live far from Carrie in Wilson County. We're moving a jaunt out to Lebanon.
Okay.
Okay, it's farther out, but we found a wonderful piece of land on a road. Some of you will recognize the name. It's called Tater Peeler Road.
Yes.
Tater Peeler Road, which is it's kind of a well-known. It's beautiful land. We're selling our home now that our son has gone off to college, and we have more home than we need. We're downsizing, and we're building this home. It's going to be a small farmhouse. This is what it's going to be. And it's going to be overlooking this beautiful view. And the reason they call it Tater Peeler is in the old days, it was a very rickety old road, and there were farms out here. And what they would do is they'd pick all the potatoes and put them in the back of the trailer to pull behind the tractor, and it would go down Tater Peeler Road. And by the time it was at the end of the bumpy road, all the taters were peeled. Because that's why it's called Tater Peeler. And so it's just beautiful. But boy, building a house and the permits and crap you have to get to build in Wilson County these days.
I'm sure this is true in every county now, that they're so backed up because so many people are building. It takes forever to get the permits.
To get a perk. Do you know what a perk is? Where you have to get the land perked and you have to get the water. Those men and women work so hard, and they're so good at their job, but they're so backlogged because there's so much growth in Wilson County. Everyone wants to come live with us. It is a cool place.
We love Wilson County.
But let's face it, all of Middle Tennessee's growing.
Yeah. Okay, one more question. We said Facebook Live. Do you have a good one?
Well, I mean, some people were asking me about my beehives, and as you know, I've got bees. My neighbor and I share them, and we're going to probably harvest the honey sometime in the next month. And a few of my hives, people have said they've noticed bees disappearing, which you've seen some of the news stories, and they are. Right. They'll swarm or they'll die. And the bottom line is bees, I keep them not so much for the honey, but because it's so important to the environment. It's kind of like, I always feel like I'm doing my part between recycling and having bees. And the honey is fantastic. I think it actually helps a little bit with my allergies. But they swarmed, but we have 3 hives, and they're filling up with honey this year, and we'll do a harvest. We'll put on our suits and everything. And you know I'm allergic to bees. If I get stung, I could die. And yet I'm still a beekeeper. Oh, I carry an EpiPen. But have you ever
live on the edge?
Have you ever had the thrill of going into anaphylactic shock?
It's funny you say that. My husband did this weekend. He got hit by a ground hornet. And listen to this. This could prove helpful for you at home. He was hit. He immediately swelled up. He got stung in the nose. So painful.
In the face is risky. That's dangerous.
So he swelled up, lip, nose, eye, everything. We put ice on it. Got it under control. He didn't feel good. Went over to some friend's house for dinner that night. 6 hours later. Finishing dinner, he says, my lip is going numb. And I look over, and he had the big fat lip, and it started traveling up, took 2 Benadryl, which he never takes medicine, and his throat he couldn't swallow.
Oh, my God. So how quickly did you get him to the hospital?
We were there in 10 minutes.
Where'd you go, Summit?
TriStar.
TriStar nearby.
Yep.
And you go into emergency. Oh, yeah, you say my husband's been stung. They take you back immediately. Well, if his throat swells shut, he's done.
Yeah. So, and he was fine. Hour and a half later.
I know, but that's because they plugged him in and gave it. So is he going to carry an EpiPen? Should he ever get stung again?
I don't know. I guess
he should.
I mean, I guess.
Well, what if he is someplace out in the middle of nowhere hiking someday and he gets nailed again?
Well,
and they say once you go into anaphylactic shock once, the odds are, the difference with me is when I went into it, there was some things going on in my life where I was under incredible stress, and I got stung, and I think my immune system was down. And the doctors say that shouldn't have had an effect, but I ended up going into anaphylactic shock. Same exact thing hours later. I was at Red Robin, had just gotten my pyramid of onion rings. And I'm like, okay, and all of a sudden, all the hair on my neck stood up.
As we said.
And then I felt my lips plump, and you know, the next thing is your throat. And if that swells shut, you suffocate to death. You will die. And so, just like, that's crazy that's happened to your hubby.
The doctor said with the shock, it goes up and down. It's a wave. It's not just you get hit and the immediate response.
But it was weird. It was 6 hours. Mine was like 4 hours later.
Yeah, he said it's a wave.
Well, since then, I carried EpiPens and was not stung for several years. And since then, I have been stung. And I had no reaction. And I think it had something to do with the time and the place of when I was stung. And they were honeybees that got me. And I've been stung by honeybees since, and I have not had a reaction. I'm still really cautious, but I don't think I'm allergic anymore. But I went through it once, and your husband went through it. Your doctor should tell you if he had that reaction, he may need to carry an EpiPen just in case. What if you're someplace where there's not a hospital nearby? He would have died. He would have died.
I know. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it.
All right. All right.
We have Ann. I don't know if this is the first Ann or a new Ann. Hi, Ann.
Hi.
Hi. Go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to let you all know that I've got you all outbeat on being married. I've been married for 40 years.
Oh, congratulations.
Wow.
Amen.
Awesome. Is it still romantic? Is it still romantic?
Oh, yes. Very much so.
I told you. There's going to be...
Very much so.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
And I'm so glad you called.
And I just wanted to know one other thing.
Sure.
Is he going to, how long does Steve keep in contact with Nick?
Steve Hayslip?
What contest?
No, who do you...
Yes.
Which
do.
Are you talking about Steve keeping in contact with Nick?
Steve Hayslip.
Yes. Do you keep in contact with him?
Yeah, I have not seen Steve in a while. You know, he now works for the district attorney's office. So I will see Steve sometimes when I'm over there. But I'd say, you know what, it's been quite some time. He's always there for the big criminal cases. He'll be in a courtroom and he does a great job facilitating the media, which who better than Steve to do that? And from what I understand, he's done well, but I've not talked to him in a while. I follow him sometimes on Facebook, and it seems like he's doing really well. Steve's a great guy.
Enjoying the extra sleep.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Think about it. As long as he was doing that morning shift. Think about Amy Watson.
Bless her.
Okay.
And driving an hour. And she hardly misses a day.
She's incredible. And that's got to put your body under stress.
Yes.
I mean, an hour, and she has to go on the air every day at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
incredible.
She's a tough lady.
She's
a tough lady and a dedicated worker.
Yeah.
We have to take another quick break. We're going to come right back with more of your questions. Stay with us.